it up into the top left corner of the site, and it just fell apart before it even started, really. So good angles and everybody getting involved in the action.
Oke, selamat datang di Unofficial Watch Party.
For a little moment there, but hey, look, it's our
it's the Outlaw.
yeah, first sign of that one. Crazy guy able to find a
T1
kill.
Bleed baru mulai.
Off screen, they're taking down
Ternyata
Saya player.
delay lumayan lama.
Deep at halls.
Bleed dapat 1 skor duluan.
Of course, that is Rossi.
That is Rossi. Yes, I was trying to say. Due to some of the issues.
The legendary APAC extra player has returned.
Yep.
The last time it was 002 when it was Jing.
Yep. Oh man, the swing out.
Bleed.
Crazy guy just instantly finds the shot. This is the concern when you go into these eco rounds. Somebody's got that outlaw. That one shot will kill. Execute now. Already tagged up. Puts a little bit of damage back here on towards Jay. They bolt to help try to slow him up. As Darian just holding off here at A main.
Oke.
Dark goes out.
Gue sih di
Clear
compi
coming
mana.
through.
Cuma
The walls go
nggak
up.
tahu nih.
Execute tucked away.
Break
On
main
top of
juga
the box.
ternyata.
Darian eventually able to find that kill before he can take any damage. Swings
Ayo,
back out.
T1.
Catches Izu. Now is just looking for Carpe, who
Wow,
no hope in hell
flawless
there.
anjir.
Just a classic in hand, can't find the damage
apa.
dealt.
Masih bisa,
Darian will
masih bisa.
pick up 3 to close out the second round.
Yeah, pretty clean there for the side of Bleed. And now things get interesting, especially with Ye there. Only taking a ghost into that round, saving a lot of extra money here for their bonus. And what's that going to look like? You can see Crazy Guy. Great piece of work with that Outlaw. Expecting to see that in play, expecting to kind of keep those half armor metas in check potentially. A lot of ability for an agent like Sova to play off the Outlaw, because if you do some damage with those shock darts, or if you get a reveal, there's high penetration on the Outlaw, just like the Sheriff and some of the other guns, so you can really hit hard through walls potentially. There aren't as many opportunities on Breeze, obviously, but something to just keep in mind.
All right, well, now with the full buy coming through here. Scary already going to be tagged up as Hiko is just lurking here in the back half wall. Swings onto the corner, managing to take one down before he falls. Gets rid of Carpe, but Saya player and Izu both get one apiece. Scary now gone. With the Guardian in hand, can certainly deal some damage here. As the Yoru goes walking past. Execute. Gonna hold the close angle, but one shot from the Guardian would do it.
Nice.
Just a little bit faster, managing to stay alive, gets the headshot. Ye gets taken down, plays up against the wall. Push out though, the point blank. Crazy guy, gonna need to use this one. Like a shotgun, pushes on the target, bow in hand, takes him down. Side player strikes from behind, official
T1,
Darian.
nice.
As T1 will get themselves on the board in the third round.
Yeah, T1 opting to dial up a fast execute here, using those double walls of the toxic screen and the high tide to get into the site and then really isolate some good fights, swarm around their opponents, and then execute again. I talked about some things that he might have learned from his brother, using that cascade to set himself up for a nice opportunity. As soon as he hears that util being used, he just swings the corner.
Let's go, Kevin.
Kind of hope that the player doesn't really check that angle fast enough. Give yourself a really good opportunity.
Well, I posed the question, and the answer has already arrived. Ye has an operator in hand. Going in round 4.
While he was cutting funds.
And the timer stopped again.
Big news.
But that operator.
Yeah, but the operator is what matters. I mean, now you don't understand why he was cutting funds earlier.
Oh, okay.
A timeout already.
A timeout from T1.
Ooh.
Okay. Well, rejoice.
Wow, ada apa ini anjir?
Even the fans are
Baru
Everyone
3 round.
It just comes
Ini
like
round
an enjoy
keempat.
from stopping when they saw that, and then it was like, oh, it's a T1 called timeout. They're like, yes!
Yes! Well, when you noticed it, I was like, oh no. Oh, no.
Just playing with our pulling out our heartstrings there. But I mean, I potentially like this a lot from
Okay.
T1.
Go ahead.
I think that oh wait, oh no, never mind. Seems like maybe it's bleed.
Oh, Bleed timeout.
Oh, it's Bleed's timeout.
Okay. Might have been a misfire.
Why
Maybe-
would, okay, well,
maybe
why would
I
you
like-
have liked it from
Okay,
T1?
so if it's a T1 timeout, I like this a lot because this means that they're likely that Ausdom is anticipating that operator is going to be coming through into Ye's hands, even though he's going to be playing the Neon.
Yeah.
And maybe he has an idea of specifically how he wants to play that on the defense as a Neon, but now I'm not sure what to think. Either way, early shock dart out, a snake bite over there at A main.
Well, I guess you've got some good escapes, right? You've got the relay bolt, you've got some walls.
Oh, you've got a jumping
Waduh,
Carpe.
kena
Shot, the flick, not going to
dari
connect.
Ye.
TP forward here in the mid from Izu. He's hoping to clear out that drone.
Anjir, suara masih masuk.
Really like the
Gambarnya
scaling
nggak
so
gerak.
far here from T1, but it's not exactly being matched
Hello,
anywhere
hello,
else. You can see
hello.
the double hang back here from.
Halo.
so far here from T1, but it's not exactly being matched anywhere else. You can see the double hang back here from Rossi and Carpe, anticipating maybe some forward presence coming out of halls rather than taking space over in A main.
And this is going to be tough for T1 because how quickly Neon can rotate around the map. It's going to be tough to keep track of that op. Crazy Guy already taken down one.
Yeah, Rossi going to fall. Area now snapping over. Finds Xcurrent, finds Isu as well. The 2K for him. Crazy Guy jumping back across. It's the spot on them as the spike now starts to get planted. But a 2v4. The odds very much stacked against them here. Side player needs to open things up. This is his window of opportunity to find the headshot. Crazy Guy stays alive and doesn't suffer any additional damage. They know that Jaya is in a forward position. Can they catch him off guard? Dart out, finds one. Spots the other. This guy's there. Gets him before dashing away. Challenge. And now it is all on Carpe. The new IGL dodges away from the relay bolt. Ye swinging the corner. Carpe wants to take the pipe, and now the snake bite going to be forcing him back on the other side of the pit. And Ye just continues to swing. Gets the off shot. And Bleed will maintain the lead.
I mean, what a hold here earlier from Darion. Picking up those 3 kills is absolutely tremendous stuff. Not being just bothered at all by kind of transferring away from his usual role of duelist onto the harbor, holding fast. And again, some of that information that Ye gets early, noticing some players in the mid, rotating way around to the other side. They don't get any contact. They send a Hawk into mid as well. And that allows them to really get Darion prepared to say, hey, be ready for A, bro. They're not putting any other pressure on any part of the map. And he's able to handle it really nicely. Now, look, Saya answered, and you expect this out of Saya, a player of his caliber. Now he's got the Blade Storm in hand. Darion does have his ult as well. So now Darion is going to have to be really kind of kept track of here by T1 to make sure that they're not going to really have that be a problem. Izu, dimensional drifting.
On the hunt, but I mean, wisely, everybody from Bleed just very much pulling back away, and they know that there's going to be at least
kept track of here by T1 to make sure that they're not going to really have that be a problem. Izu, dimensional drifting.
On the hunt, but I mean, wisely, everybody from Bleed just very much pulling back away, and they know that there's going to be at least one on bridge, but otherwise he's seeing nothing at all. So it's just going to be maybe an attempt at a flood retake here from the side of Bleed, and maybe even quite literally because that reckoning is available. There's the drone, Saya. Yep, needs somebody to clear that out, but knows that it's likely been spotted. Takes the full flash to the face, throws down that cloud burst, and now reckoning going to be invested. Goes up over top, and he gets away with one. What a shot there from side player, but the kill still being found here for Bleed. Moves away from the relay bolt, the rest of his team still falling down. Takes that shot, gets the aim punch, and ends up falling. Now it's all on Rossi. Comes up with 2. Orb thrown in, but Ye getting himself over. Just holding here on that spike, and as he jumps out of the poison orb, Scary, he's not able to adjust for him in time. Scary gets the kill, and Bleed now moves up 4-1.
Man, Darion is feeling it. He is so quick to react right now. This delay did not bother him in the slightest. He is really popping off, and I love the way that Bleed identifies their win conditions in this round. They say, look, we've got the Reckoning. If they hit the site fast, we're going to give them space for the Yoru ult as well, so it doesn't have any real benefit in this round other than it, you know, kind of lets T1, okay, no, there's an open site, but you're going to be able to use that Reckoning to get some information. You're quickly identifying Saya's... We're going to give them space for the Yoru ult as well, so it doesn't have any real benefit in this round other than it, you know, kind of lets T1, okay, no, there's an open site, but you're going to be able to use that Reckoning to get some information. You're quickly identifying Saya's position with that drone, playing off it nicely.
Double sniper coming through. Again, that Outlaw here in hand, knowing that everybody on T1 is on that weaker buy. Crazy Guy just brings this one forward again. Ye, in the meantime, posted up, shifting his way in towards tunnel to peek into mid. The side player's trying to inch his way forward. Okay, well, it's not Crazy Guy or Saya coming up with the kill, but it's going to be Ye back on the opposite side. Izu taken down. That punching power, as well as the flashes now eliminated here from T1 in this thrifty attempt.
Carpe, one of his calling cards, definitely the Sheriff. Let's see if he can find some value in this round.
Saya spotting one for a moment, and it seems like he just takes the bait. Chasing in towards Crazy Guy while Ye has the covering fire. Beautifully rotated there from the side of Bleed. Scary, maybe an opportunity here for Xcurrent to get the jump on him. No reinforcements nearby. Now it seems like he might have sussed this out, and he has. Scary's reads is continuing to be absolutely excellent.
Toxin screen down.
As usual.
Anticipating this presence here in the sights. Carpe. Scary's reads is continuing to be absolutely excellent.
Toxin screen down.
As usual.
Anticipating this presence here in the sights. Carpe can't with that Sheriff. He gets himself on the board. Needs that first kill, but Scary the corner takes a bit of damage. He'll find the kill to jump up. Rossi will be able to find that. It's a setup here. That spike plant can come through, but 1v4. Ace clutch needed. They're trying to close out this round. Stem the bleeding here.
One away from the pit, potentially, if things go really well for Rossi.
I'll be on top of him way too quick.
I don't think he'll get a chance to use it, no.
Anyway, should have it. We'll have it going into the next round regardless of what occurs here, but Just watching to see if he's going to be flooded from that backside, swinging out, takes a couple shots. Now they all know exactly where he is. Challenge taken. And matched. Egoist able to find the kill. It's just going to be scary getting taken down. Cash aplenty here for the side of Bleed overall, as they will now move up 5-1.
Yeah, it's looking really clean here from Bleed to start. Everything you would want and hope for as a Bleed fan. I mean, Jaya, even though he's on an agent that you don't really get to see him on very much, he's having no problems. He's doing exactly what you would expect from him. A great angle to hold there. Jaya had been noted earlier down that hall, kind of expecting the push and setting up for the bait and switch. And Scary gets one. Rossi's had a couple good kills late in the rounds, but it's usually when he's in very difficult situations. So good on him to find value where he can. But now you've got a lot of big ults coming into this, and I like this timeout for T1. And setting up for the bait and switch. And Scary gets one. Rossi's had a couple good kills late in the rounds, but it's usually when he's in very difficult situations. So good on him to find value where he can. But now you've got a lot of big ults coming into this, and I like this time up for T1 for real this time, because they have 3 ults online, right? They've got the Reckoning, they've got the Viper's Pit, they've got the Hunter's Fury. So this is going to be a round that you really want to make sure that you win. This is like where your ult rotations are really coming into play, and so you cannot afford, with the way this match has gone so far, to fumble this round.
Certainly not. I mean, this would be a bit of a breaking point here for them. So obviously, with some of the updates and Breeze, it's going to take some time. We need to get some more eyes on this map to see which way it's overall going to stray, whether it's going to be the defender side or the attacker side. But historically, we have seen a lot of attacker presence and a lot more dominance on that side of the map. So I'm curious because, you know, starting things off, only having that singular round to your name at the moment, if you can't close this one out with 3 ults to try and utilize, that could very well be spelling disaster here for T1 for the rest of this map.
And with double duelist in play as well.
Sure.
You know,
I mean,
that's
ASUS 162 at the moment.
Yep.
That impact has not been found, and, you know, Carpe as well, lingering down there at the bottom of the standings. Jaya player can look to try to turn the tides here as the operator does come through.
Now they're expecting maybe Bleed to try to change the tempo, change the pace off the back of that timeout. Not going to come through. Enemies start making their way in. Carpe is going to find a spot, using that high tide to cut off the front side of Pyramid there. Jaya making sure as best as he can that those angles towards the right-hand side of that pyramid are clear. TP in. And Izu is going to take some space.
Checking out right here near the front. Flash going out. See the double turn away there, but now the reveal coming through, the spray, but not going to find the kill. Pit now going to be invested here. As Rossi tries to make this a bit more unassailable, and the Reckoning as well is going to be invested. Send out the fake out, but Izu, actually, Scary manages to find the real thing. Takes him down. First blood on the round here for Bleed. As that gives him significantly better odds being able to push up in towards this pit. Fury now coming through. Side player able to find one. Jaya just sprinting across. This crazy guy comes up with a second. Rossi and Carpe both taken down. Execute now. The last one standing. And crazy guy gets the 3K. Only one player lost. Darian, the casualty. As it's such a heavy investment from T1, but they still can't come up with the goods.
And it just seems that in some ways, straight up, they're losing their duel stat, making their way in. They have some decent executes here. They're doing the right things in terms of getting the plant down when they can.
They'll find the kill.
It's these post-plant scenarios that are very, very challenging. The timing there for Izu is the wall going down. Scary ready for it, able to best him. And that is unreal from Crazy Guy. Oh, and he gets another tag even.
Had him in the reveal. Just knows exactly where Execute is. Absolutely cool.
Can rotate it. Very challenging. The timing there for Izu is the wall going down. Scary ready for it, able to best him, and that is unreal from Crazy Guy. Oh, and he gets another tag even.
Had him on the reveal, just knows exactly where Execute is. Absolutely gorgeous. I mean, the beast from the east, a title given to him long ago, and continues to have relevance to this day. As the pit now coming through from Scary, just looking to cut off this A site. I mean, what a read. They still could very well overwhelm this Viper, but you see Scary really looking to back off of this one. Here's that drone coming through. We'll play back. Assessing that is going to be a fake out. Another fight. He's trying to make his exit. Gets tagged down. 36 HP. He still manages to slink away, but the pit will fall.
Yeah, good read here from T1 on the positioning of Scary. Utility kind of giving it away. And Scary pays the price a bit, and he has to lose that pit as well. So, yes, he bought some time, and you gave a really good read here for Bleed on where this execute is going to happen. So they're able to shift Crazy Guy over to help out.
They are, and now the call's coming through for the other two players to start working their way across. Scary just going for the spam. Izu going to be revealed there, but not in a position where he can be punished. Sends out the pop flash, pushes up, managing to finish the job there on his Scary, but Crazy Guy still standing his ground. Takes some damage, but gets the kill onto Izu. Now Jaya going to fall. Finding one, finding two. Great snappy shots coming through from him. Crazy Guy will be able to shut down that. Bit of a run back there.
2 versus 1, ayo.
Terus now in a 1v2 scenario versus Rossi and Saya player, and as he swings out, Saya
Nice.
sat between the pyramids, I should say, manages to finish him off, and T1 will be able to get themselves a second round win.
Yeah, T1 here finally able to find some of their firepower as X-Curate coming alive, like 2 big kills in that round. But in general, I really like, I mean, it's great pop flash, but I really like the way that Bleed is working and reading the map. They're using this double initiator to really get the information that they need. Really like, I mean, it's great pop flash, but I really like the way that Bleed is working and reading the map. They're using this double initiator to really get the information that they need onto where T1 isn't. Like a lot.
Mantap, paket loss.
Somebody and it makes that noise, or you get a spot with the dart or something like that from Soba. But sometimes when you're not getting information right, like you're not getting any pings in mid and stuff like that, and now look at this, they're getting a little bit aggressive in space. Gary's starting to push elbow. T1 completely shifted over towards A side, gonna make yet another go with this dimensional drift, try to clear space. Trying to get the heck out of there, he spotted.
Now the ping coming down, chasing him, Carpe perfectly lining him up, not allowing Gary to get the jukes out. Yay up on top of bridge. Spot for a moment, still with the shot, drops down on top, clear. Now position that he can chase. Dart comes in, swing out, Yay, knowing that there's a support presence, decides to back off, throws out that relay as well. Other's not wide enough, so side player cannot fake. Actually swung out on the shot, that snap was nearly there from Yay, but side managing to strike. Jump peek, the shot connecting, scary. Likely going to be forced back here. As this crazy guy. Side player cannot fake. He's actually swung out. Oh, the shot. That snap was nearly there from Yay, but Saya managing to strike. Jump peek, the shot connecting, scary. Likely going to be forced back here. As the safe call
Net fit anjing.
could come through. Should come through, you would expect. Happen. 2 players lost, so still some economic damage dealt here from Bleed, but T1 starting to rally back just a bit.
Yeah, next Gary getting really vocal here, trying to get his team into the thing mentally, and a great read by Rossi there at the end of the round to not get punished by that off angle. Being held by
this setup, though.
This is just a great setup, using that dimensional drift to ping down your opponent. So right, like maybe if you're somewhat new to Valorant, you don't exactly understand how this works. So when you're in the dimensional drift, you can't be seen. You're invisible.
You're a ghost.
You can be kind of hurt if you get close enough to somebody, right? But like, essentially, you can spot somebody out, ping it out for your teammates. So a lot of times you see this like somebody getting into a Viper's pit, find the Viper. Oh, nice shot. Crazy out of this round, but just a ping to set up the Hunter's Carry.
Okay, well here's that aggression from the Neon. Yay, pushing forward. Now through elbow, manages to collapse on top of X-Curate, so takes him down. It's going to send everybody here from T1 over towards his A site. Scary still just collapse on top of X-Curate, so takes him down. That's going to send everybody here from T1 over towards his A site. Scary still just sat in back and see the rotations very heavily coming through. Rossi on this forward lurk. You hear that rotation moving forward. Is okay, that's going to be the flash taken care of. As Scary, I don't think he's ready for that wall to go pushing that far forward.
Mantap bisu.
Managing to find 2. It's hit by Carpe, and that leaves Egoist all on his lonesome.
I like
This
the
just became
attempt.
madness.
Yeah, this has been a really scrappy map.
Egoist not sure which way to look. Still manages to readjust, taking down Rossi. As he pushes out side player, who's up on top, up in hand, will be able to take him down again. Not clean rounds here for T1, but they're clawing it back. 3 rounds consecutively, putting them just 2 away from tying things up at the half.
Yeah, it's just a really good hold from T1 in their post plant. Not really giving up too much space. Izu here in particular finds a beautiful timing on that fake out. Scary shoots at it, reveals his position, and that really makes it easier for Izu to line up his shots, have his crosshairs where they need to be. Saya player, I know we've been talking a lot about Ye and his up. Blade Storm, so he's going to pass the off over to none other than X-Curate.
Quick flash out. Looks like basically for the second time so far in the map, T1 have their eyes set over on this B side. The rotation call already coming through here from Bleed. You can see it's just out. Looks like basically for the second time so far in the map, T1 have their eyes set over on this B side. The rotation call. T1 have their eyes set over on this B side. The rotation call already coming through here from Bleed. You can see it's just a full send to try and reinforce his position. Side player moves it up on top, watching the jump down, and somehow Izu comes away with that one. 20 HP remaining. He takes out Egoist. And it's going to be a full approach here from the defender side. Fast lane sends up, relay bolt. Going to connect. Saya can maintain the high ground with that flash. Mess with him here. Carpe falling. Attention was split. He's going to take it down. Side player finding 1, dropping down. Himself safe for the time being. Yay though. Putting this thing to good use. Now sends out the lightning fingers, but Saya replies with a swift headshot. Taking him down. The wraparound from Izu. Down. Side player finding 1, dropping down. Himself safe for the time being. Yay though. Putting the stinger to good use. Now sends out the lightning fingers, but Saya replies with a swift headshot. Taking him down the wrap from Izu.
Oh.
Cuts up the final two. A 3K overall for him in the round, and T1 are rescuing this half.
Not a bad attempt here from Blade on their eco. Getting Carpe completely isolated between some of those smokes where he just is in a tricky spot where he's got a couple players looking around that he has to look for and gets taken down. What a play by Izu here.
No,
just
barely get that kill.
Just barely. But then he's able to then find a great time to swing around the back of the pillar, get a couple big kills. But Saya being able to play a little bit of Overwatch, get a lot of information from on top of that post he's got. Now, operator in hand, gonna duel Jaya.
Wah,
That was an
kena.
intentional pun, but relay bolt now coming through. There's a slide forward. Izu again, though, trying to hold them back. Yet again, dimensional drift online, spotting out Scary, but
Gonna duel Jaya.
I'm sure that was an intentional pun, but relay.
Waduh.
I'm being Jaya, though. Putting the we're into a 3v3. The push out gets the headshot. Izu
Whoa.
more on for the ace. Can he get it yet?
Woo!
A bit of a rough start, but a
Anjir,
rock solid finish here in the first half as Izu will find the first ace of VCT Pacific 2024.
And
Gila, man.
this is a player that may not be well known globally, but here in Pacific, especially in Japan, this guy has been an absolute monster in the VCJ. He has been tearing it up for years. Now given the opportunity on Tier 1, and you can see why. Brilliant stuff, gets the dimensional drift, instantly pops it. Scary's looking everywhere, trying to find him. The pop flash through the wall is brilliant.
And the pop off at the desk.
You love it.
Well, first one of the tournament thus far as we go into halftime. Swap sides and see who's going to be able to come out on top. I mean, just given how everything had begun, that 5-1 lead here from Bleed shrunk down to absolute zero. 6-6 between the two squads. We'll see if Izu can challenge the record for most aces in a series in 2024 so far.
What is the record?
It's Oxy with 2, right?
Okay. Oh, in 2024.
In 2024.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Well, I mean, Oxy is him, so that 4K he had in that pistol round was so good earlier today. But, I mean, what a round there from Izu. Finally starting to get some of those kind of cheeky little plays you can do online, setting up his teammates at times, and this time around setting himself up for success. And I believe that's 5 rounds in a row there, at the end of the half. 14-1.
1-5 to 6-6.
Unreal. I think I saw a sheriff maybe, but
Ooh.
I don't believe it.
It rears its ugly head once more.
For real, it's... Well,
For long it lay dormant. But now it has reawoken.
yes.
Well,
I was hoping it would be El Diablo that was the thing that was laying dormant.
and would reawake. I mean, man, we've been seeing the glimpses of
good.
that here for sure. But it seems like it's gonna be something else here. I'll let the audience take a guess as to who might be affected.
What?
But yeah, hopefully nothing too severe, and we can get right back into this one quickly once more. Because it was a fun half, honestly. You know, just I was not
Pace?
here, and we can get right back into this one quickly once more. Because it was a fun half, honestly. You know, just not back and forth things. You're back and forth in the streaks, I suppose. But just given what we were seeing here from both the teams, I like some of the snap calls that are coming through, the reads that we were seeing there, especially when Bleed was continuing to streak up towards those initial 5. It was looking really good. You know, not just kind of trusting in the call to say like, okay, this is going to be the site. This isn't a fake out or anything like that. They are hitting the A site. They are hitting the B site, being fast to try and respond.
And again, so much of that is the extended amount of information they're able to have with the Sky, right? Like you've got a Sova and a Sky, so they're really able to stretch the map with their information gathering. And of course, you know, on point of contact on those rounds when they were 6-1 were really, really good. They were getting a lot of those first bloods, getting a lot of those first kills that kind of made it even easier on themselves. But as T1 started to dial up the tempo, dial up the pace, you know, Izu found his footing, X-Curate had a good round in there, Asaya had some great moments. So, you know, kind of those players you're looking to for T1 to be the ones to really pop off when you need them did. It started to...
Trusting in the call to say like,
as T1 started to dial up the tempo, dial up the pace, you know, Izu found his footing, X-Curate had a good round in there, Asaya had some great moments. So, you know, kind of those players you're looking to for T1 to be the ones to really pop off when you need them did. It started to swing the momentum back into their favor.
but overall, you know, we've seen both teams still maintaining spirits. Yeah. Throughout this one, throughout all of the issues that have happened, throughout just the back and forth natures. We got a shot of, obviously some El Diablo fans, but also our green casters on the opposite side of the arena from us.
I bet I could throw something and hit him from here.
Probably, but that would be assault.
Yeah, I'm not saying I would do it. I'm just saying I could. I'm having a Napoleon Dynamite moment. It's
something like, something light,
yeah, it's like a
tennis
paper ball. Yeah, tennis ball. Sure.
I don't know if you'd have enough momentum with a paper ball, though.
Maybe a paper airplane then, just like.
You have to give that a really high arc. True. Throwing a paper airplane up usually results in it crashing down.
Yeah, they're more like glide, like
straight
glide. Yeah,
exactly.
That's true. You got a good point.
But either way, it seems like everything is taken care of. So let's get back to the action. Second half here of map number 1. 6-6 the scoreline is T1 now going on the defense. And look at the stack here at A main.
Well, this is going to get intense pretty quick, it looks like. I mean, this has been such a fast-paced map so far.
Yeah, just backpedaling himself here up alongside the locks. Flash going through. He's going to back there for a brief moment. Next year, going to find that first blood, but he goes quick to trade one back. But Carpe now claims him. As things will get evened up a bit. Carpe coming over with the second kill. The push coming through. Yay, catching him with util in hand. Not going to take any damage from the shock dart either. As Bleed will be able to make their way now onto the site. 2 ghosts here in Halls. Sends the bite out, but Yay and Darian both taking backside positions here. As, it's just some ring around the rosy. Yay, expecting him to still be up towards door. Rossi swinging back now under bridge. Either way, neither of them going to be catching the other.
Oh, I think
Pixel out of place. Spotted him. 2 shots in. Oh. Catching the other.
Oh, I think
Pixel out of place. Spotted him. 2 shots in. Oh. Swings back out. Darian ready. Has the lineup. There's the jump out. The kill not going to be found still, however. Rossi gets the jump. The HP so very low. Swings back out. Darian ready. Has the lineup. There's the jump out. The kill not going to be found still, however. Rossi gets the jump. The HP so very low here from Yay. He's got the ghost if he can get the headshots. Perhaps he can get done as he's going to come swinging down around. The hold to half. Stone Cold here from the side of Rossi. Taps back on. The swing out and Yay wins the fight.
And just a little smirk from Yay there. The shake of the head. I mean, another valiant attempt here from Rossi for T1. And I love the way that Yay plays the beginning of this round, completely anti-flash, has his back turned the whole way they're walking through. So that way, if Izu tries another pop flash around that corner, it's not going to affect him as much. Or if there's a flash needed from Egoist to try to bail them out, it's not going to affect him as much. So nice little set play here from Bleed off the rip. And it was bloody in the beginning, but he's definitely able to come through. And now they're going to maybe turn up the tempo or just play for orb.
It's both pistols so far going into the hands of Bleed. Execute backing away from that forward position. Relay bolt more than enough to try to scare him off. His Saya player all the way up here. Just on top of Hatch. Or drop, whatever you want to call it.
Couple sheriffs invested, 4T1. No ghost this time. It's a stinger in hand for Yay on the follow-up, so maybe not going to be going for that early op. Got a spot, couldn't find the shot.
Had the stinger in hand, so out of this position, and he will be able to do. Saya player in the meantime, that deep lurk, Red taken out, Scary with the Guardian able to find one. As Yay with a ghost comes up with 3. And that now leaves Izu on his lonesome, not for very long. A quick snappy shot from Scary to finish the job, and once again, it's going to be Bleed, closing out a pistol, closing out that anti-eco, but this time, flawlessly.
Yeah, good news if you're a Bleed fan. Looking really good on these pistols so far. Follow-ups, very strong as well. And yeah, he comes out with the stinger, but still had the ghost in the back pocket there for Yay, putting it to good work. He's able to carry that over from the previous round. So clean, man. Just great stuff from him. So prepared for that bridge push. Crosshair was right where it needed to be. And that is fully what you expect out of a player of his caliber. A lot of space being pushed for. Orb grabbed. Izu setting up for potential pop flash. Can't really budge. What in the world?
It seemed like Yay was going to be the hell out of there, but no. Just a pixel away from avoiding that headshot. Izu able to take him down, blind through the wall. That's a fantastic setup here for them.
And that's a nice play from Izu, because he knows that if they're in there, they're going to be backing up. Ooh, Crazy Guys took a ton of damage.
Yeah, counter spray right to the corner, but that's going to be, Rossi taken down, not ready for Darian to be that far forward. Izu now tucked away. He sees the orb. He knows that Harper's going to be behind him, but wants to try to catch the push out here. Playing it patiently.
Bridge push. Crosshair was right where it needed to be. He knows that if they're in there, they're going to be backing up. Ooh, Crazy Guys took a ton of damage.
Yeah, counter spray right to the corner.
Bridge push. Crosshair was right where it needed to be.
Shout here. Playing it patiently. Oh my goodness. Finds one, swings out, can't quite get the jump. Darian avoiding that dart. Actually, might have been Crazy Guys. It was Crazy Guys, actually. And Darian now going to be taken down from that backside position. It's all on Crazy. It's just an Ares in hand. He'll be able to find one. Saya dead, but the defuse is being held, so his consolation prize is just going to be a rifle. Picks that one up. His life intact. Avoiding being hunted. His T1 will be able to close out the bonus.
I just love these little tech plays that you're seeing from Izu with his flashes, and this time around it's X-Curate setting him up with the Cascade, and then he bounces one over the top, and his whole play here is just, look, this either hits someone or it doesn't matter. If it hits them, they're going to be backing up, and I'm going to hold the angle for the retreat and just spam it down and hope I get a kill, and he does. It's a really cute little play. Pretty sure Darian got heard back there by Izu. Was able to call that out for X-Curate for the bailout, but nice patience there from Izu, really having a nice map for himself right now after a rough start. And it's going to be on their heels a bit is T1. Carpe. Current IGL for T1, trying to lead the way with Seekers, most of them getting... And it's going to be on their heels a bit is T1. Carpe. Current IGL for T1, trying to lead the way with Seekers, most of them getting cleared out.
Double spray across, but Jaya still able to avoid all those shots. Actually swinging on the corner, does get a couple bullets there on towards Carpe, who's trying to swing aggressively and try to catch that spike planter. Unable to find it, however. Wall now going up. X-Curate is trying to really isolate this Splag. Jaya narrowly avoiding those shots. Shock dart goes in, does weaken him. He's able to find one, but Darian takes down Carpe. So far, the 1-for-1. Another wall coming through. X-Curate pushing them back. Cove comes down. Side player looking to protect in case the aggressive push comes in. Cove now going to be broken. The spray down comes in. Rossi going to be taken out. Izu sending out the pop flash. Pushes in, but Eco is managing to take him down. The lineup is there. X-Curate and Side player both finding the kills. You know, it all comes down to Scary. The bite comes in. Side player dead. X-Curate and Scary in the 1v1. It was held to half. He's waiting for the push forward, but Scary draws down the weapon, gets the clutch once more.
It's everything you could want from Scary. This guy is so smart, so disciplined. If you didn't know his name before, you will by the end of this year, I guarantee it. The guy is just an absolute monster. So well positioned there. Nobody, and he knows it, to really mess with him on the Snakebite lineup. And he can launch one and then start making his way in to make sure that, especially with the clock ticking down, that there's no real hope. What a bounce in. And then just finish the job. And there's few players in Pacific who are going to be as clutch as Scary. The guy eats, sleeps, and breathes clutches.
I mean, yeah, the conversation around best controller player in Pacific just becomes so much more complicated this year. As Scary, speak of the devil. Well, not that devil, the other devil.
He really, yeah.
Fine Saya.
He really made you look good there, man.
It's just, he has such a great sense of understanding what his opponents want to do and understanding their tendencies. Yep. Saya loves to go for these excursions down hall to try to get some backstab opportunity. And he just continues to read it like a book. I think it's the second time he's killed him in this position.
And he understands...
And he just continues to read it like a book. I think it's the second time he's killed him in this position.
And he understands timing so well. He really has a good feel for the flow of the game, especially post-plant, but here, right here. Oh, X-Curate actually wins that.
Okay. Comes away with one. He was thinking about sending the flash, and he's expecting him to still on top. It's Carpe. Comes up with two, and suddenly there's a man advantage for T1. Rossi still with the classic in hand. They can recover one of these weapons, which they will need to do quickly as the time is dwindling. Jay with a bit of a fadeaway, and X-Curate on no HP will get dropped with relative ease. Izu now with just that Sheriff in hand. See if he can deal some additional damage here, but the round wildly has gotten away from them. What is that shot? Whoa. I don't care that they lost the round. Whoa. That was so crisp, so nasty from Izu.
Gila.
Good God.
That is filthy.
I mean, what a topper to lose a round on. That was just gorgeous from him. But the round still goes the way it bleed, stretching away from T1 even more.
Play from Carpe here, doing some pretty big damage with a couple big kills. Great job by Jay there, though, to identify with the gun down on the ground, making sure that T1 has no hope of recovering it, not allowing them to really do any more damage. Goodness, though, Izu. He is, after 0-6 to start,
oh yeah,
he has come the heck online.
I mean, he was down to the dumps, and now he is living the high life. But can he go big enough once again to try to get them back into this one? The run back in the first half was very solid from the side of T1, but they're in very dangerous territory as Bleed find themselves in double digits. It's only been that bonus round so far in this second half that we've seen for T1.
Let's see how this is going to look afterwards. I mean, it seems like there's some good trades here and there, but some of these early positions getting red. Again, the first kills, it seems like when Bleed gets that first kill, things really seem to swing in their favor. Both teams with a bunch of big ults. Scary with the pit. Ye's got the lightning fingers. Darion with the reckoning. Drift and the Hunter's Fury with Izu and Carpe. Kind of got my eyes on him, and they're looking for contact out of B.
Works a hell of a lot different on that defender side, though. As Reckoning first going to be invested here from Bleed's side. Darion's looking to clear the site, and clear it he has. Now that the rotations come through, T1 could try to utilize that Yorusova combo here in this retake. As there you go, Mask goes on. Pit, however, now going to be coming down. As Saya player, this time he's the one catching the rotation. Crazy guy going to be taken out. Hunter's Fury crashing across. Yay, up the box, and Saya not being communicated to. Ends up getting taken down. Able to come away with that one. Carpe down Darion with that Hunter's Fury, and then Carpe gets the headshot to finish him off. Execute trying to hold down that spike to half. Ends up falling. Scary again, finding a kill with the snake bite. Flash in, spray across. Izu strays right into it.
Babi.
We're now going to be coming down. Saya headshot to finish him off. Execute trying to hold down that spike to half. Ends up falling. Scary again, finding a kill with the snake bite. Flash in, spray across. Izu strays right into it. He falls down as Carpe is trying to get them over the line. And with the 4K.
Capek guys. Kita ulang lagi nih.